Yes! 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 Oh! Oh, buggers! Alrighty, we are back, and I wanted to show you some of my progress on the power armor that I'm working on. So I've got 2 glider wings, and we're going to make some other stuff real quick, because I don't want to do it all off camera, but it is really grindy, and I got to tell you, the big thing that I got to wait for is iron. I have probably metal formed. It's a good thing that the quarry is running so well, because I probably metal formed 10 stacks of iron, and I don't have any clockers in, so of course everything is just slow, and so I'm having to wait for these things, and the reason why is because of this right here, because everything needs a machine block, and it's actually kind of annoying because a solenoid needs a machine block, this needs a machine block, that needs a machine block, other things need an advanced machine casing. But this is what I've got built up here so far. And so what you do is you bring over so I've got my power armor chest plate and my 2 glider wings. And you come over here, as long as it's in your inventory, you're okay. So you bring up your power armor chest plate, and this is everything that you can install, that you could install. So here's the glider, and you see that the glider needs 2 glider wings, which of course I also have them in my inventory. So let's say I wanted to install the water tank. Well, I can't because I don't have the stuff needed for that. I don't have the glass, so I can hit install all day long and it won't help. But I am going to install the glider. So we're going to install this. There we go. And there's nothing to adjust. If there was anything to adjust in here, I could adjust it on this. But there's not. So, that being done, I do want to check out. So I need a geothermal and a control circuit here. Okay. So the next thing, so now on all my armor, I've got, let's see, I've got energy shields on everything. I've got elite batteries on everything. On the pants, I've got the kinetic generator. On the shoes, I've got the shock absorbers, which I need in order, if I'm going to have a jetpack. Evidently, the shock absorbers will absorb all the shock that you take, which is cool. And then on the armor helmet, I believe it's the flight control that I need. To help you fly better. I don't think I'm going to install all these things. Yeah, that's the swim boost, the uphill step assist. So I'm going to install all those. And then I think, yeah, the next thing is going to be the flight control. Okay? So let's go and install that, because I can put this on, but without a flight control, it's going to be hard to navigate and stuff. So this circuit requires all of this, which I think I have plenty of. Oh, I need to clear. So here's my work. Okay, so let me go back. So what you can do with these things is you can click on. No, not yet. Okay, so let's do the hologram emitter. And if I click on the question mark, just like on the regular crafting table, I get this kind of ghost image, and I can put things in and craft from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that with this control circuit. So here's the control circuit. And luckily, I believe I have everything that I need. Now, I'm going to put these in, but you'll notice that the amounts that I'm actually holding don't go down. So it's just basically creating the template. And then redstone, right? Right. So now, as soon as I hit this control circuit, it's going to pop up over here. So there's my control circuit. So now, I can go to 2 different things, and as long as... Oh, I better... let me just... There we go. As long as I've got the stuff to make, which, like, I could make another control circuit. I could make one of these things. As long as I've got the stuff to make, I can make it. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to... Who am I on? Me and Sarn are on. I am going to... I hope I don't... Okay, good. Because I'm tired of messing with it right there. We're going to put it over here. There we go. So as long as I can make this... So I just made the flight control, right? Or I made the control circuit. So now I'm going to install it as a flight control. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, block leg. Oh, because I've got to have this control circuit in with me, right? Now we'll do it. Yeah, see, now I can install it. Okay, so V-lock ratio, I don't know what that means. So let's just see here. I'm going to take some of this off. I'm going to go power up. Now, this is the other thing about this power armor. The Elite battery is basically uses a, let's see, the Elite battery, do I have that? Oh, it's the HV capacitor. And the HV capacitor uses a Lapotron crystal, which holds 10 million EU, so it's huge. So as I'm trying to charge these things up, I'm like sucking up the power big time. And let's just go ahead. I think I've got, okay, that's almost charged, that's charged, that's charged. I'm going to throw this in here and just kind of get a little bit of charge here. Look at that, boom. All that charge is gone. And that's for 60,000K. So now that I have a bit of charge and everything, I'm going to go ahead and don it. Okay. So there we go. So I wonder if there's a stability control on this, because I don't want to have to... Okay, and going through. And I hear that that's going on, so let me check my controls. Power, where's that? Powersuits. Button 100. Cycle tool forward, go down. Open MPS, zoom. Cycle tool. How do I turn off? And am I using power on this? Okay. And how do I keybind the glider? Okay. And I hear it's still running. How do I make it not run anymore? Was that just an artifact? No. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on this and figure out a few things. So I'm going to need a... So I guess when I'm... Let me check and see here. When I'm wearing this stuff, I don't see a heat. Oh yeah, there's the heat generator. How come I cannot? Cycle tool forward, cycle tool backwards, Powersuits zoom, Powersuits cosmetic. let me go to all. Zoom. IC2 boost key. IC2 boost key. Mount inventory. Mount ability. Now how come? Oh, that's swamp mods. Zoom. I just want to turn that stupid. That doesn't. Toggle. Okay. Let me take a look here and figure some of this stuff out, and then I will be right back with you. Okay, everybody, we are back, and I wanted to show you a few things. Number one, look, I'm wearing no armor. But I am wearing armor, but I'm not wearing armor. This is the active camouflage feature that's on the modular Powersuits. So check this out. Let's see, I think it's L. Yep, it's L, and you choose your armor, and then you basically just take off. I'm not sure how I'm reading all this, but I just basically started messing around with this, and pretty soon I got exactly what I wanted, which was I don't have to look at the armor, so I look like normal. Now it doesn't work on the Powersuit gloves, so I look like I'm Wolverine on this. Let's just review what all I've done with these things. Now, a lot of this was really ultra grindy. And let me tell you something, if you choose, like you want to do modular Powersuits, you better have a good supply of iron, because you're going to need it. Because Mason and I alone probably went through, I'm going to guess, 30 or 40 stacks of iron. Because you have to take iron into your metal former and turn it into plates, and then you make the machine casings, which is 8 iron per. So for a stack of iron, you only get 8 regular casings, and you need a lot of basic machine casings. That's what I'm trying to say, machine casings. So this is not something that you're going to undertake at the very first. It's one, you've got to have a quarry or some form of ore and ore processing set up before you can, I would say, before you can really attempt this. But even after all that, I've got all this iron left, so we're sitting pretty good. I'm actually processing a lot more iron right now. And look at what my quarry has. I actually had to stop this because the quarry was the machines in here were just so overloaded, and they were just spitting out stuff, which is really weird because logistics pipes is not supposed to spit things out. But one thing that I found, so if you want to use logistics pipes, one thing that I found is, so like it's putting things into these 2 furnaces. And if I said, okay, I'm going to put something in here to bake real quick, it actually the logistics pipes doesn't get it. It doesn't get, oh, something's already in there. And it'll keep trying to send stuff in there. So I think what it's got, if I'm not mistaken, it can't read the state of the machine. All it knows is that I just sent something in, I just sent another thing in, I just sent a third thing in. So I've got 3 things in, now here comes 1 out. Now I've got 2 things in. So if I'm putting stuff in to be made, I'm interrupting and I'm kind of like messing around with that, which is of course still really weird because the machine knows when it's got something to pull out, but I think that must be something different. Okay, so modular Powersuits, lots and lots and lots of iron. That's basically the big thing. A lot of gold too, because of these what are they called, these wiring things. A lot of gold, but you know, you can get 3 gold per ingot. You can get 3 gold wire per ingot, and then you get like, I mean, it's definitely not as much. I mean, it's definitely a doable thing. So, what we set up over here is this forestry work table, And I've got most of the components that I regularly need. I shouldn't have done this glider wing here, and I wish there was a way to get rid of it. But there's not. Oh well. So, I've got the advanced machine casing, the force field emitter. I mean, all that stuff is over here. And so basically what I've installed has been, I've got energy shields and elite batteries on all 5 of these components. So, boom, done. On the helmet, I've got the under the water electrolyzer, so it runs out of air, it jolts the water around you, electrolyzing a small bubble to breathe from. And I think that's what if I go swimming, you'll see that I hear this blah, 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 blah thing going on, and I think that's what that is. I think it's the sound generation for that. I've installed night vision, which is really cool, and then I've also installed flight control, which you absolutely need if you're going to use a jetpack. I haven't installed. I'd like to install this LP HUD thing, but the HUD for logistics pipes, but I just can't. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that, and you need actually a different machine to make that. So, and I haven't made that. I'm also going to put in a high efficiency solar generator. So that'll be on its way. And I think for that, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, but it just takes a little bit of a while. And right now, I'm generating enough power just kinetically to take care of things. The power armor, again, energy shield, elite battery. I've got the parachute. I uninstalled this glider. I was having trouble figuring out how to fly. I may reinstall it, but we'll see. The jetpack, of course. I haven't installed the dimensional tear generator, and it's actually pretty easy, so I really should. And it's just basically coordinate. I can jump coordinates and stuff. I did install the active camouflage, so I can make myself invisible. And I've got the cooling system, which cools down the heat-producing modules quicker. I may put in like the water tank, or I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about the magnet because I've got my coin of fortune, so I'm not going to worry about that. For the legs, I've got, energy shield, elite battery, and then all 4 sprint assist things, and the kinetic generator. So that's actually helping out too. The feet, all I did was, shield battery and the shock absorber. I may install the jet boots. I don't know. It depends. For the power fist, so sneak and mouse wheel. Can I do that? Well, that would have been nice to know. Okay. Well, there we go. So for the power fist, I haven't really done too much. I did put the lux capacitor, so when I've got the lux capacitor, it puts the little light thing down. And these are virtually infinite, it says. And it's real easy to install anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. And I've also, let's see, the lux capacitor, the prototype Omni wrench, which is dangerous. I had that installed, and I was like going around clink and popping off machines and stuff, so you've got to be careful if you put that one in. And then, let's see. I thought I installed the Aqua Affinity, did I not? Okay, I should have done that. I need to install the in-place assembler. I did put the melee assist, and I want to put some of this other stuff in here. And then I've got an elite battery in there too. And then I also want to do the blink drive. So, which looks to be like an inner jumpy thingy. So that is what I've done. And again, I think I've done a couple of modules on camera, but most of it I've just done off camera because it's a lot of waiting for these machines right here. These I need to do something different here because these machines take a lot of power. They're supposed to be tier 1, but they're if you look up at the bar up at the top, you see its power is 10 EU per tick, and considering that this thing's only putting out 32, if I've got anything else going on, these things will drain power really quick. And power is what I am in short supply of. So we are powering all of this stuff off of 2 MFEs. I've got hey, get up there. I've got 2 solar panels up on, or I'm sorry, 5 low voltage solar panels up on top, and a low voltage windmill. And the windmill again. The windmill. Yeah, so now I've got creative. Except for I can't go down ever. How do I ever go down? I think I got to rebind that key. I think I have to rebind the key. So let me see here. Powersuits zoom, Powersuits cosmetic, cycle tool forward. I think I have to go down. I think I have to figure out how to go down here. I had it bound to the... What did I put it to? Oh, I know what I put it to. I put it to the caps lock key because that was the only... when I put it to the... when I put it to the sneak key, which is usually my down key, and I have to remember to stop jumping because I've got the walking assist thing, so I'm sitting here jumping all over the place just out of habit. Anyway, ooh, let's turn you back on again, and down. Okay. So this low voltage windmill, this thing has not lost any ticks, so I'm thinking that that might be a bug, and probably will get fixed in the next update, which we are actually getting ready to do. I think 1.1.0 came out, and so I just need to verify that everything is going to be cool and kosher and stuff like that when I update and stuff.